A super quick video on the Mavic 3 today. I wasn't even going to make this video, but I actually just didn't want anyone to get caught out because latest firmware for the Mavic 3 was dropped yesterday, whilst in truth I'm still struggling to see what it actually brings to the table in terms of new functionality, other than some known issues. Really annoyingly, it resets all of your camera settings, so you will need to go in and check everything and make sure you're not just shooting in JPEG only, for instance. If you normally get the raw files as well, obviously you want to reset your color log, your frame rate as well, as that's going to default back to 60 frames per second as well, and your picture aspect as well. I'm never sure why this happens sometimes but not others. I guess it's always a good idea to double check whenever you do a firmware update. For me, the biggest telltale sign was the picture aspect. I always shoot and film in widescreen. After the update, I could see the picture was back to the 4:3 aspect. So there you are. That was what triggered me to double check. But look, you guys probably know this already. If you don't see the automatic message offering you to update the firmware, you can always force the Mavic to check for new firmware manually. First, of course, you've got to make sure that the RC itself has got its Wi-Fi switched on so that it is connected to the internet. Then simply switch on Mavic 3. When they're connected, tap on the profile, then down to settings, and then tap the check for firmware update option. Alternatively, if you've already got them connected and switched on and you're already in camera view, then simply tap the three dots top right, go across to About, and then scroll down and tap the blue check for updates link, and that will do its check that way as well. But again, you'll have to make sure that the remote Wi-Fi is switched on. This is a meaty update, so have good internet connection, have fully charged batteries, of course. As usual, the remote screen will go white and show the DJI logo for a good 3 to 4 minutes afterwards. Don't worry, it's not bricked, it's just what it does. Let it do its thing, and eventually everything should power up again and you should be fine and dandy. As you can see in the screen recording I did, the picture format has changed back to 4:3. That is what alerted me to the chance that the camera settings had reset. Go into camera, make sure that everything is set just the way you like it, and of course double check that it is fully up to date by heading over to the About tab again, checking for updates one more time. Do remember, if things have gone wrong and nothing seems to be updating, or you're getting a firmware version mismatch or something like that, remember you can always download the latest version of DJI Assist 2 from dji.com/downloads, run it on your computer, connect the Mavic 3 with the USB cable, switch it on. DJI Assist is far more robust and it's very good at fixing things when a firmware update has gone wrong. So remember, you always have that backup tool available. Anyway, look, if any of you good folk can actually see any functional changes in this meaty old update, please drop a comment below, because frankly I am still struggling to see anything that's changed. I don't know, maybe it's just preparing things for new functions to come. Who can say? But really I couldn't see anything on this particular update. That's it. Like I said, really didn't want to say much. Many of you will always check your camera settings, but many of you won't. So hopefully now you know, you won't get caught out. Till next time, have fun, happy flying.